Yeah, I just want to congratulate Syracuse. They got off to a great start, and really did a great job containing that lead and maintaining that throughout the course of it. And they did a wonderful job defensively, forcing us into some tough shots, and ultimately we just weren't able to make a run there at the end. But congratulations to them.
Talk about how your team battled. I mean, you output Syracuse 32-24 in the paint, and you didn't let them really get you battled all that.
No, I was proud of my guys. We had some unique lineups in there at different points, and sometimes it was bigger or smaller. But the resiliency and the relentlessness to continue to compete and play each possession was something that we continue to talk about as a program, and I'm proud of them for taking a step forward, and they did a great job in that regard.
What do you think of Greg, Nick, and Shannon? I know plus and minus is the perfect staff, but they stood out pretty well.
Yeah, I thought those guys did a great job. Coming in, Shandon did a really good job getting guys opportunities and shots. He was disruptive on the defensive end of the floor, picking up full court and forcing a couple turnovers. Greg and Nicholas did an outstanding job on the glass. I mean, them together had 12 offensive rebounds, and that was an area Greg had 8, Nicholas had 4. And, so they kept second chance opportunities for us. They played tough on the inside, really grabbed some out of the area rebounds, and really had a presence down there. So that 1-2 punch down there really had some good moments down there.
So I know there are no moral victories, but can you build on something like this?
Yeah, what we're trying to do is build a foundation for our culture and our program, and building habits every single day. And what we want to be is we want to be a basketball team that is connected, that plays together, that works hard. And I think that we got better from this experience, and that's what our goal is. We don't want the result to dictate our commitment to the process of getting better each day. And I thought that we've embraced that, and we continue to keep taking steps forward.
What were your emotions like when you stepped on the court for the first time?
I think it was more when I walked into the arena, because I saw so many family members and friends and people that I've known since I've been in middle school and high school, and I've come to the Dome so many times in like elementary school, and then playing state championship games in football, and obviously the year being the quarterback here was unbelievably special, and I'll never forget it. But I think all the memories just kind of came through as we saw more and more people, and that's one thing I love being from Syracuse. I'm so proud to be from this area and this community, and they've embraced me from day one. They've helped raise me. This community has been so supportive, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this community.
Do you now have any sort of relationship with Jim at all?
I've known him since I think it might be 9th grade when he started to recruit me, and he was so supportive when I came back and played football for Coach Marone, and I've seen him on the road. We played a few games over the last 10, 11 years here that we've been coaching, and so he's always been great to me and given me the time, and what an amazing job he's done here for 44 years. That speaks for itself on all that he's done and all that he's accomplished.
Greg, did you come out like early to see some people, or was it like 10 minutes before the game you're seeing all these faces?
The team came in, and there were different media outlets that wanted to grab and just kind of talk and catch up, and so we had a few of those that we needed to do, and then I went on the floor like I always do, but it's different because I saw families and friends and people, and just wanted to give them a hug and thank them, and sometimes I hadn't seen him, in a few years or a few months, so it was neat to be able to connect with so many people and have them here for supporting Niagara basketball.
Did you have any conversations with Coach Boeheim tonight?
I just saw him briefly before the game and then after the game, so it was brief, and it's always tough to have those 1 minute before the tip off, but we'll get a chance to catch up here at a later point.
Obviously, Syracuse is a large stadium. Is this something you'd like to do going forward, like in the future, things like this year?
Yeah, I think that's something we'll continue to work on over the next few months, the schedule moving forward for next season and the years following. But, I love seeing all the purple in there and the turnout that we've had here and the support. And, we'll have some conversations and see if it works for both sides.
Greg, what'd you tell your guys when you were down 17-2? Because it would be pretty easy to go away,
we talked about some of the key points of the game. We wanted to limit their three-pointers. We wanted to rebound the basketball. And, I think there were 3 threes in the first few minutes, the first 4-minute segment. We try to break it down segment by segment and just win that segment. And then, okay, win or lose, let's go to the next segment. Just to shorten the game and make sure that we can be in the moment. And, so we just talked about the fundamental things that we want to do. And then we talked about just being aggressive and getting back to playing Niagara basketball the way that we want to play. And I thought we did a great job settling in after those first 4 or 5 minutes. I think it was 16-3 or something like that. And then we continued to play and compete and chip away. And I really liked the way that we responded and settled into the way that we played the last 35 minutes.
16 assists, just 9 turnovers against these guys. Did you guys do anything special leading up? Or?
We've spent a lot of time talking about value in the basketball and ball toughness. And this is the 6th straight game we've had a positive assist to turnover ratio. So for us, taking care of the basketball is something that helps our offense. It gives us opportunities. It's something that helps our transition defense. And that's something that going forward, the better we can take care of the ball, we like, what we'll get in the offensive side.
How's Noah? I saw he was here today, but he wasn't dressed. Does he get closer from that?
Yeah, he's still day to day and working to get himself back to playing, and we continue to evaluate him on a day-to-day basis.
Greg, was there anybody from when you were a quarterback here that you knew it meant a lot to you that you got to say hello to or hug?
Where's Sue? There she goes, Sue. She was the first face I saw when I came in. Gave her a big hug, and she's been a great friend. There was, Bruce Williams. I was texting with him. I played high school football there, and the support was amazing. I know we used all our tickets. I know there were hundreds of Niagara fans, but the amount of people that just came from the community that reached out with a text or a phone call saying that they would be here and supporting our basketball program and myself, it just means so much. So I just want to thank everybody for their support, whether you're an alumni or a supporter of us, but also just the Syracuse community, because it means a great deal to me, and I certainly cherish the moments of being here and growing up, but also this one will be special with me and remain with me.
What do you see in Syracuse? The team, a young team, in years past, they probably would have beaten a team like yours by more than they did tonight. What do you see in them?
Well, I thought that they did a really good job defensively. If you look at the numbers, I thought their length bothered us. It's a really good three-point shooting team. When you have Hughes and Boeheim and Gerard, those guys can get 25 on any night. And they shoot the ball so well that it gives them some spacing opportunities. So finding them, because if you lose them at any point, even when they miss it, you think it's going in. They have those guys, and they do a great job offensive rebounding and keeping balls alive in possessions. And they are a young team. I know that Coach Boeheim will continue to get those guys better. And the more, like us, the more experience that we get, the better we'll be for it.